Hey, welcome back. This week's video includes the following. We're talking about the Prevail Therapeutics tender offer, the Dow Dupont exchange offer for IFF shares, and then finally, I'll also spend a little bit of time talking about the AMC Networks tender offer. All three of these had significant things that I went ahead and talked about or thought about this week and participated in. And then finally, if you want to stick around until the end, I do have a going private offer that looks like it's going to occur quickly or soon, and it might be an interesting option for some people. Check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of my YouTube channel on special situations investing and my personal investing practice. As a quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Any companies that I mention in this presentation are discussed solely for illustrative purposes. Discussing such companies and the specifics about them is to help educate me and educate you about certain special situations. It is not a solicitation to purchase them. I recommend that you conduct your own research and identify why you might want to own the company yourself prior to your committing of any funds. I also recommend that you seek the services of a financial advisor that has considered your personal situation as your fiduciary. And then finally, may your education here grow your knowledge, improve your personal investing performance, and give you the confidence to take control of your future. Thanks a bunch for watching. Now on to the video. So as we get into this week's video, I'd like to spend a little bit of time talking about AMC Networks. AMC Networks had a tender offer. It was a Dutch tender offer that occurred back in October of last year. And over the past 3 months, the share price has significantly risen. When I originally participated in this one, I had about 250 shares in it. I sold out 150 of them and kept 100 of them. But the interesting thing about this is I'd estimated that the price would be somewhere around $41 a share. Well, thanks to the GameStop story that's been going on through the Reddit threads and stuff like that, it's been very interesting to watch because GameStop has gone ahead and included AMC as one of the things that they should look at. But the interesting thing in that Reddit phrase is it was talking about AMC, not Networks, where I had my tender offer and my money in, but AMC Theaters. Well, AMC Theaters got pumped up really high, but also AMC Networks got pumped up really high, and I think part of that was just because AMC was on the ticker symbol. Well, it got up to almost $73 a share. I personally thought that it was worth about $41 a share, and I ended up selling out my position at around $53, maybe $53, $54 a share. Not too bad. I made a lot of mistakes with this one, and I'm going to go over some of those mistakes because I really think that you should be aware of this when you're watching my videos, that I'm not going to be perfect at this and I'm going to make mistakes. So the first thing that I made a mistake on is I spent a lot of time doing options trying to cover my risk with this one, which was really a bad thing to do. I ended up losing almost $7 a share in options trading on this one because the price kept going up way beyond what I expected it to be. I felt like I needed to keep in the position, and then finally I went ahead and just let things go, and I ended up selling out when this pump and dump scheme, or this pump, happened through the AMC Networks, or the AMC Theaters activity. So I went ahead and did that. Overall, though, it wasn't that bad return-wise. I got a total of about 59% return out of this for about $2,008. And my original risked amount was about $35 a share, $34 a share, something like that. No, about $35 a share. On the background, there were definitely some mistakes that I made using options. There were mistakes that I made spending my time with almost selling out half of my position at this time. I had spent some time and identified that it was worth about $41 a share. I should have left all of those shares that I had in it back in October, because ever since I bought it, it just kept going up and up and up. And now that we've had this huge market fluctuation due to the GameStop slash AMC Networks slash Dogecoin slash what was the other one, Nokia, I think, that they were trying to do short squeezes on, I was able to see a lot of different things that happened out of that, and I just kind of I sold out of my position at this time. I can't look a gift horse in the mouth and not accept the gift. So I went ahead and got out of this position at a decent price. Again, looking at this, if you're one of my followers and you've seen me do things, this is one of the mistakes that I actually think that there's a lot of mistakes that I made on this, and most of it involved trading options on the particular position. So we learn. This one was definitely a learning position. I learned quite a bit, and I also did okay on it. And so, I think that's a good one for that one. On to my second position that I'd like to talk about today, and that is the Dow Dupont IFF exchange offer. Now, the Dow Dupont exchange offer was for up to 99 shares. You could exchange at about a 7% discount into IFF shares. Well, here's the thing. I did not expect to go ahead and do this. It seemed like it was too many people had been participating in this particular one. And so I was just going to buy it and then kind of watch the price movement and then sell out. And that's what I did. I ended up getting about 3% return on this. Not a big deal. I had 30 shares, about $80 is basically what I got out of this one. So if I had held on until last Friday, I probably would have done a little bit better, but really I had too many things going on with my other positions, like the Prevail Therapeutics. I had too much going on with the tender offer through AMC Networks, and so this is what happens when I have more than about 10 to 15 positions. It's hard to keep track of all of them, and if I had had more time, I probably would have done a little bit better on this one, and maybe I would have gone ahead and participated in the exchange. But I didn't, and 3% return, at least I didn't lose anything on this one, and I'm preserving capital for the next position to be a part of. On to our third one. The third one is about the Prevail Therapeutics. So Prevail Therapeutics, a couple of weeks ago, there was the tender offer that I talked about, where you got a CVR for up to $4 per CVR, as well as $22.50 per share. Well, that one has gone through, and I went ahead and I had 500 shares of Prevail that I went ahead and tendered into that particular transaction. Got the cash back last week, and now I have 500 CVRs with the potential that they'll be up to worth $4 a share. Now, I have risked right now for those $400 or $4 a share. Wow, did I say 400? Yeah. welcome to my channel, everyone. I've risked about $345 for those shares. So basically, I have the ability to get about 478% return. Now that's kind of a long ways out. It'll be like 2028 before I start seeing this, likely. But if that comes through, it'll go ahead and be 478% return over that time, which I cannot shake a stick at. And it means that I've basically risked $345 for it. So $345 for 2,000. If I can make 50% of those work all the time, I will take them every time, because I can really do well. The last thing that I wanted to talk about today is the CCUR Holdings going private transaction. And this is something that is active right now. If you're interested, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be able to see the updates that I have on this one, because in full disclosure, I am participating in this one. It's a reverse stock split, so they're taking the reverse split and they are exchanging those for cash, and then they're going to take the rest of the shares private afterwards. So if you have up to 2,999 shares of this, then you can essentially get them back, or get the cash out of them back, at $3.06 a share. And the last that I saw, it was trading around $2.90 a share, so about 5% return. So if you're looking for about $600 off of about $400 coming off of about $8,000 of putting in, over a couple of weeks, this one might be a good one to participate in. I did do a little bit of other due diligence on this one, just because I thought it was interesting what they were doing. I thought it was fascinating to know that even if you have more than the $3,000 share for the reverse split, they're going to pay out for that. So they're going to pay out that higher amount for anybody that gets partial shares at the $3.06. And then the going private will then have, the residuals. So in liquidations, sometimes it's good to look at what the assets are. And so I looked at the net liquid assets for this particular company, and I figure with the net liquid assets, so just your cash and equivalents minus your debt divided by the shares, looks like it's worth about $3.47. So they're buying at a discount, almost 40 cents, or about 40 cents less per share, and then they're getting rid of all of the minority shareholders. If you have a little extra cash, or I considered potentially putting in enough to get an actual share and then participating in the liquidation. I'm not doing that, in full disclosure. I am just going to participate in the normal part of it, just because I think I'll probably have options that'll come up prior to this liquidation finishing. Liquidations usually take a little while to kind of work out, and I have a feeling that this will happen. Of note, they had some SEC filings of some additional things that they're expecting to get cash off of that would add another dollar or so to that shareholder value. So this one might turn out to be really good for the people that are liquidating into it. I saw some book values putting it somewhere around $6 a share. Again, I haven't done the full disclosure or full due diligence on this, so you should spend some time if you're interested in participating in this for the long term of getting an idea of what'll be in there. 10 grand might turn into 20 grand over this one. I don't see that outside of the realm of possibility. In fact, I see it as a pretty likely experience, but in my opinion, I'm just going to go ahead and take the 5% return right now and plow my money into the next exchange offer that comes through. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and if you like these types of videos, if you like what we've learned about with the CCUR Holdings, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and if you get notifications or you sign up for the notifications, then you'll be able to go ahead and see the next time I create a video. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll catch you next time.